Hey, what's going on, guys? We got a different one for you guys today. I'm going to be showing you the God Squad I assembled. This team cost around 20 million coins, somewhere around that, 18, 20 million coins. This is the best possible team you can have in Madden 25. I'll show you what abilities I'm rocking and who I am rocking. So as you can see on the offense, I got everything. So I'm going to first start off, as you can see on the left side. It's broken. The chemistry thing's broken. But you can see I have 20 Ravens. That's all I have right now. Just because of how good all these Super Bowl cards are, I had to get them. Obviously, some of them don't fit the chem, but they're also definitely worth because of their abilities. So we're going to start off at the helm. We have Steve Young. Personally, everyone knows left-hand QBs aren't the best because of like the little stuck in the mud animation they get whenever you try to move with them. But I used Steve Young and I had no problems with him. Like he throws the ball perfectly fine. And even when I tried the rollout, I really didn't get no like stuck in the mud animations. I honestly don't think EA fixed it, but I haven't had no problem with Steve Young. Steve Young hasn't gave me a reason to get rid of him. So I'm going to be sticking with Steve Young. And for what I'm running on him, as you guys can see here, in order to get all his buckets, remember you need the 85, 89, and 92 overall to get all of his buckets unlocked. I'm running Set Feet Lead, Master Tack, and Gunslinger, and I'm also running Omaha X Factor. I do think sacrificing Gift Wrap, because I usually would like to run Gift Wrapped on my QBs for a pass velocity ability. I think it's worth it in the long run, so I am sacrificing Gift Wrap, but this, no one else gets even close to getting this stack in the game. And 94 speed, you know what I mean? There's really no reason for me to get rid of Steve Young if he hasn't showed me or sold me at all. Moving on to the running back, got Jamal Lewis, a Raven, so he gets the Ravens boost. 97 speed here. Good stats all around. There's no flaws in his card at all. I do have Tank on him. Obviously, a lot of people are running the Avalanches that you can get now, or Avalanches as the X Factor, so I have Tank on. And then I also have Energizer. I didn't want to spend no AP on my running back. And since I have Master Tack, I don't need running back Apprentice. So, Wrecking Ball, really, really nice, but obviously I'm using all my AP on my quarterback. So I am using his 0 AP Energizer, keep him with stamina. That would be nice. And then for my receivers, I kind of went all in, as you can see. Got Reggie Wayne here. I believe he has 97 speed. 97 speed, yeah, 6 foot. I think that's perfect height. You'll notice that with my receivers, none of them are too tall, none of them are too short. I think 5'11 to 6'2 is the great height range. And Reggie Wayne gets 0 AP mid-in, and he gets 0 AP red zone threat. I was going to use red zone threat. I personally don't think rack 'em up is worth it. If this was yak 'em up, potentially, but rack 'em up, I don't think I'd spend on that. And then also, receiver 3, we have OBJ. He does have 98 speed on my team. Very good card. He does get 0 AP Jukebox, which is really nice. He does get double me for 3. I do think that's very expensive, but like I said, I'm using all my AP on my QB until they get enough discounts where I can use it elsewhere. I just think running it on your QB is the most important thing. Make sure you guys actually are able to get the ball where you want it to be. And then as you can see here, we got Cooper Kupp, LTD, 97 speed. He's still in that good height range. I don't got no receivers too tall. I wish he got a 0 AP bucket. I don't believe he has one at all, which is kind of weird to me. I'm just scrolling through. Yeah, no, he has no 0 AP bucket, and it's kind of weird. He gets a lot of discounts, which is cool, but since I'm, like I said, spending all my AP on my QB, I can't use nothing. And he does get Yak 'em Up for 0, so I am using Yak 'em Up. You break the first, you have a good chance to break the tackle after you make a catch. So I'll be using Yak 'em Up. I think that's the best X Factor you could be using on a receiver. Just because double me, I think I've heard works this year, but sometimes it gets KO'd, I believe. But Yak 'em Up, you break the first tackle after making a catch. I think that's really huge. You could get like another 10, 20 yards in most scenarios with a Yak 'em Up broken tackle. Running back, I think Tank's really important. If you don't have it as ability, an X Factor would work, especially if you have Jamal Lewis. And then Omaha is probably the most broken thing. I honestly don't think Omaha or on defense you could see Mind Reader. I don't think those should be in the game. I think that's not good for the game at all. And then you can see here for my tight end, Gronk, I'm not running nothing on him. I don't believe he gets any discounted abilities. No, he does not. Nothing for 0 either. I wish they would have gave them a 0 AP. I mean, their LTDs, you know what I mean. This Gronk has 96 speed. I do think he's tight end 1. He is expensive, but I do see a difference between him and George Kittle. I believe George Kittle was the only person in that conversation. And then if you go by the offensive line, I went best available. Whitworth was B&D for me, and I don't think I'm going from a 93 left tackle to a 94 left tackle. I don't think that's worth. Joe Thuney at a 95, Cam Jernigans, Larry Little, Willie Anderson. This Larry Little is really good. I see people say that he's small, 6'1", 265, but I haven't had a problem with him. I mean, I do get sacked a lot, but I think it's just because of how I slide protect and everything like that. But he does get all day for 0 until the 13th. It will go up to 1, and that's probably when he'll be off my team. And then he gets identifier for 0 and natural talent for 0. Identifier is really nice. You can see who your defender is using. I think that's more than worth having. But yeah, no, guys, this is the offense. This is a very good offense. I don't think you can really upgrade from what I have. Now, on the defensive side of the ball, I really want my defense to be elite. As you can see, I have Ravens right now, but I will be switching from Ravens to Eagles and Chiefs on Thursday, most likely. It doesn't affect most of these guys. Like, Dion will probably stay on my team. Nate Wiggins might be somebody who goes. Possibly Derwin. I don't know. But as you can see here for the safeties, I got Ronnie Hickman. He has deep zone and pick artist on him for 1 AP. He does get mid zone, but my Ronnie Hickman's not going to be in a mid zone most of the time, so I'm going to have him in deep zone, and I could switch stick to him if I need to. 96 speed, 98 excel. Very, very good card. He's probably free safety 1 in my opinion. I have Devin White here. He doesn't see the field. Not yet, at least. When he gets fully upgraded, he probably will see the field. Saying I'm going to be doing an Eagles theme team. I'm going to probably do an Eagles 40 at that point. But as you can see, the only people who would be seen on my field are all my DBs. So all cornerback 1 through cornerback 4. And then my strong safety, free safety. And then my middle linebacker 1 and 2 are the ones that are going to see the field. Right end, D tackle, left end. But I got Isaiah Simmons. I had some help from a friend, but I got Isaiah Simmons. He's very good. He's going to be on the Eagles theme team. He's going to have 97 speed. This is who I will be using. Since I got him today, I was using Ray Nitschke for a while, but since I got Isaiah Simmons today, I'm going to be using Isaiah Simmons. I'm going to have Ray Nitschke as my looper. I think he's perfect as a looper. I put him with reinforcement as an X factor just in case someone runs the ball and he could shed the block when he loops. But Lurk guard is mid zone for both for 0. Very, very good. He does get Mind Reader, what I was talking to you guys about earlier, for 1 AP. It just means you can see the offensive play art, just like if the quarterback had Omaha, you could see the defensive play art. It's the same exact thing. But I honestly don't think, since it doesn't stay on the whole game, I don't think it's worth. I'm going to run reinforcement just to help me stop the run a little bit more. But this Ray Nitschke has 96 speed, and the reason why I swapped him for my looper instead of my user is because Isaiah Simmons is 6'4". Obviously, they're the same speed. Isaiah Simmons will be faster when I make a 40, but Isaiah Simmons isn't really a rusher. And if you look at Ray Nitschke's stats here, he has 96 power move, 95 finesse, and 97 block shed. So he's going to be able to shed a running back or anything like that pretty easily when he gets set on a loop. I don't think I'm having no problem with him as a looper. He might be the best looper, honestly, in the game. And then, obviously, I have Sean Taylor here. Obviously, really, really good user still. But I do have probably the 2 best. I did sell John Lynch today for this Brian Dawkins. Like I said, I told you guys I'm making an Eagles theme team. So he is going to have 97 speed. And then I run mid-zone for 1 and pick artist for 0. Really, really good stack. You may be asking why I'm running mid-zone over anything else. Because mid-zone lights up on everything, guys. Everyone has the speculation of, why don't you use deep in if he's always in a deep in, or a deep out if he's always in a deep out. And I could put my safeties in anything, and mid zone could light up. So I could put him in a deep end, he could still have a chance to light up. I could put him in a flat, he can light up still. I could put him in a deep out, he could still light up still. So he can light up anywhere with mid zone. Mid zone's been like that for 2-3 years probably. It was a lot more broken last year, and you'll see that tendency with mid zone on all my players except Ronnie Hickman, because he does get deep zone, which is deep in and deep out combined. If you go to Dion here, Dion gets universal, tip drill, and pick artist. And I know tip drill is not the best, whatever, but it is 0, so you might as well put it on. Pick artist for 0, and then he gets universal for 3. I think Deion Sanders is gonna be the best corner in the game for probably another 2 months. I just don't see any corners getting universal coverage. He's not going to be off my team for a very long time, especially since I'm on a Ravens right now. He will go down to 97 speed once I do Eagles, but he's not leaving the team. I do have Nate Wiggins. Nate Wiggins, very good card. 97 speed on my theme team. Good stats all around, right? Nate Wiggins was probably the best person to pick out of the pack, regardless of theme team or not. And he does get no discounted abilities. Well, no good discounted abilities. So I paid for 3 AP mid zone on him. I know it's expensive, but I was able to maneuver my team around to get this AP freed up so I can actually use him, because 97 speed you don't see often, especially on a 20 theme team. And then I did this swap today. I did have Marlon Humphrey here for most of my ranked runs, but I did do this swap today for Charles Woodson's 1 AP mid zone when he's fully maxed out. You guys can see here, Charles Woodson becomes one of the best corners in the game. 95 speed, 96 excel. Very good stats all around. No flaws in this card. You would like to see him on a theme team or something, make him faster, but 95 speed is definitely good enough. And then he gets mid zone for 1. That's only if he's a 96 overall. And if you do get, in order to get a 96 token, because you can't buy him yet, you have to be level 40 on the season pass, and you have to have the premium pass unlocked. That's how you'll get the 96 token a bit early. Charles Woodson, very good card. I don't think I'm going to have any problems with him. And he also saves me 1 AP from swapping him from Marlon. And then, as you can see here, at my cornerback 4, which he will be playing, he's one of my slots, is Derwin James, and he has mid-zone. As you can see, there's definitely a little pattern. You can see all mid-zones. If I could have mid-zone on all my players, I would do it. And Derwin James, 96 speed, 94 excel. Good stats all around, and he could definitely play anywhere you want. 97 hit power. He could definitely tackle the running back. No problem with this Derwin card, and for him to be my corner with a 0 AP ability, that's that just shows how much coins I got. And I also have DeMarcus Ware down here, if you guys don't see. On DeMarcus Ware, I am only using him as rushing the passer. I wouldn't use him anywhere else personally. He has 94 speed. He has 97 block shot, 97 power, and 97 finesse move. Very, very good card. Like I said, I don't want to use AP anywhere. He does get defensive rally for 0 for whatever. I mean, if it works, it works. I don't think you'll see a difference, but if it does, it does. He does get lurker for 0, so I put it on just in case maybe he gets a pick out of a thrown out or sack or something. And I do have unstoppable force on him. I don't like lit up X factors personally, but since they're on, they're on. But they do go away, thank goodness. Unstoppable force you can't really go wrong with. That was what was broken last year, so I'm going with it now. I have Javon Curse, like I said, Eagles theme team coming soon. I do think he's just the best left end in the game. Personally, 93 speed, you really can't get better. I know he only has 80 power move, but you only really need 1. If he has high finesse or high power move and low of the other, it's fine. As long as he has 1 that's really high, that's all that matters to me. He has 93 speed on an Eagles theme team. He's going to have 95, so he's going to be really, really good on my theme team. And then my defensive tackle, when I got that free AP saved up. Oh, actually, no, I didn't even do this with my free AP. I am using 1 inside stuff, 1 AP inside stuff on him. 88 speed, 92 excel. On my theme team, 90 speed. So he's going to be a very good defensive tackle. I personally think him and Mean Joe are probably defensive tackle 1. But I have Anthony McFarland here. Only reason I bought him is because if I do decide to put AP on him later down the line, if he does stay and I use another defensive tackle, he does get inside for 1. That's pretty cool. But if I go here back to Isaiah Simmons, I wanted to free up that 1 AP from Marlon just to get mid zone on him, just because he is my user. I did get mid zone on him. That's why I freed up the 1 AP. I don't think I'm gonna see a difference between Woodson and Marlon. I know Marlon's a Raven, but he would only have 96 speed. I don't think I'm gonna see the speed difference and the play difference between Marlon and Charles Woodson maxed. And then nothing really too crazy here. I have the Eagles punter and then Jason Alum kicker. I would like an extra token, that'd be nice, but I use Zen kicker, and I'm obviously using my theme team on all my team captains, which is Manti Te'o down here. Maybe I switch somewhere else, but I don't think there's no one else I'd really switch to. Could use one of the offensive linemen. But yeah, guys, I might show you my specialist. Yeah, my specialist here, as you can see, third down slot receiver. Sub linebackers, rushing left, defensive tackles, slot corners. You can't put a safety in the slot corner, but since Derwin's at cornerback 4, he'll always show up in the slot. But yeah, guys, this is the best team you can assemble in Madden 25 right now. It cost me about 20 million coins. And if you guys want to join my Discord, as you can see, I have 10 million coins left over. I do investments. I do make coins. If you guys do want to join my Discord and get access to all of it for free, it'll be linked down below. But if you guys enjoyed, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.